it was an incredibly nice weekend for Jorge, for the team. I will start with the youngest one, Davide De Carli, winning his first title at the first year that he's team manager of the Gas Factory, Red Bull Factory team. I think he deserved, like many are deserving. I mean, and I think nobody is putting bigger effort than Antti Pironen or than Louis Fosters or than those guys, everyone is doing really hard this job, really properly committed, deeply committed to win the title. But then there is only one at the end of the season that gets the title and that will have the chance to wear this number one, even if I think that Nate, Jorge or Adamo will wear number one next year. But Davide did a fantastic road through the years. First time that I saw him and that I met him was in 2004. He was a little kid, probably 8 years old or something like that, running around in the paddock with his little scooter, doing wheelie every time. Passionate about motocross, of course. His father was is a former rider. He won first Italian, winning one moto in 500cc World Championship in Ponte Aegola. So he has motocross in his veins, in his blood, and he knows this word a lot. I always say that he's the little brother of Tony as they grown together. In the last 20 years, they have been together every time, every day almost. So Davide has grown a lot. His father have done a pretty good job with him without putting him in front too early and without waiting too much before putting him in front. Davide is now ready. He's shown. He talks pretty well English and he's doing his job with the team very well, creating a fantastic group of young guys. As I said, maybe in another time, is the youngest team of the paddock, with the youngest mechanics in average of age, youngest riders overall with the 3 riders in MXGP, MX2. So the group is fantastically young in mechanics, management, and riders. I think that is the youngest team manager winning a title. I'm not sure 100%, but I think 99% is like this. So well done, guys. Really well done. Of course, I'm close to them, and to me, it's a part of my world or family, racing family. But honestly, very, very good job. It was fantastic. Of course, the main actor was on the bike, and it's Jorge. Jorge did a fantastic job. He was the most consistent out there. He was the one who was really able to be so consistent through the season. It wasn't the fastest all time, like Jeffrey could have been. It wasn't the most winning, like Roman is, but is the most consistent rider. So he have done really a good job. He have done what he needed to do at every race. Just a couple of little failures. One was Turkey, a horrible weekend for him. Only 25 points that put down the average of points of the whole season in a dramatic way, I have to say. But it happens. It can happen. Another bad moment was the qualifying moto in Arco di Trento. That was really not that good for him. It was 9th only. And another one, I think, was Spain. He was feeling probably too much the pressure of that red plate at home. He really wanted to succeed a lot. And maybe it was a little bit too much. But apart of this, it was the only one that was able to being always in front. I got to check the statistics, but I think that he have won at least one moto at every Grand Prix in between qualifying race and first moto and second moto. I got to check, but it's possible. And the one who have won more of the qualifying races, that's for sure. And of course, also more lap leading and more all shots. So you put all together and it give you fantastic results. It's quite impressive when you look at the standings, the difference in between the first, the second, the third, the fourth. It's almost 100 points each. What it talks about quite not strange, but untypical season with a lot of injuries again, unfortunately, and that's something that we have to work on. Federation, in front, we with ideas, everyone, I think, have to work a little bit on this because the injuries are a little too much at the moment. Imagine again what could have been a season with all the riders, all the top riders together: Fevre, Prado, Hurlings, Geyser, Renault, Sewer. I mean, we could have been
like 2021.
Like 2021, with 4-5 riders there for fight for the title till the end. So, okay, anyway, Jorge was the best. He was suffering, I think, at the end, even with this huge amount of advantage in points that he had, but he was suffering a little bit because there's a moment while I think you start thinking maybe it will never happen to me to win an MXGP title. 2020 was already one of the best rider, and then COVID, and he had an injury with broken femur and stuff like that. 2021, again, problems, troubles. 2020, I have to say again, that was a difficult season, a tough season for him. But then again, now, finally, 2023 was his season. He was able to put all together in one of the probably more delicate moment of his career. Team talking, contracts talking, rumors around him and stuff like that. But he was able to being really completely a part of all these rumors and problems and stuff, and just being focused on the title chase, and at the end, you can see the result. It's fantastic. It'd have been a shame that he didn't won race 2, and so he could have been crowned on the first step of the podium, and he really wanted, he was fighting for. But still, as he said, it was also a little bit a shame that Romain had this bike issue during the first moto, because it's a little unfair. Nothing will have changed, from that, because title chase was already there and for the second moto. But at the end, as I said, it was doing. It was the best on track during the whole season.